last night in the UK we had the first winter storm of the season. It's one of those named ones from the Met Office where they give it a weird name. In this case it's Arwen, and that just puts me straight in mind of Lord of the Rings, and probably my first crush from a film. But she's brought devastation upon the country. I mean, yes and no. There have been some bad incidents, but around here it's just brought us a lot of snow and a few broken tree branches. Of course, in the UK we don't really get that much snow. I mean, in this part of the country, the Peak District, there is a bit more than the rest of the country, but people are not normally ready for it. So most people don't change their tyres for winter. Now, in a lot of northern Europe, it's mandatory to do that. Now, because the UK has slightly milder climate, thanks to the jet stream, we don't tend to change our tyres. But what it means is that when we do get a bit of snow, it becomes chaos. Cars are sliding around everywhere, and people don't really know what to do. Now, I've been meaning to get some suitable tyres for this Honda Accord for a while, and when I saw the forecast yesterday, I thought, well, now's the time. And instead of opting for winter tyres, which means I would have to change them back when it came round to summer again, the general rule being that once it gets to an average of above about 7 degrees centigrade, basically the effectiveness of the winter tyre becomes lost, and it's time to switch back to a summer tyre. What I decided to do was get some all-season tyres, which are kind of a compromise, a middle ground between summer tyres and winter tyres. Now, summer tyres are completely not designed in any way for snow, and if you've ever tried to drive on snow with summer tyres, you'll know what I mean. Your car's slipping around, struggling for traction. It's trying to go, and it can't. I thought all-season tyres would be a good compromise. Now, they are designed for use in both summer and winter, and they have a big blocky tread pattern with a V shape down the centre, which helps disperse snow. The actual material that the tyre is made from is different and designed to work better in lower temperatures, while still hopefully maintaining a good level of grip in the summer. I've gone for Michelin Cross Climate, but other tyre manufacturers are available. Yeah, I guess I deserve this. I didn't even need to be out here, but now you see we're potentially stuck. That is quite a nice Honda Accord coupe in front of me, though, I have to say. Not seen one of them for a long time, but at least the traffic seems to be moving through now, so time for a spot of lunch. Pretty good. Oh no, we're moving. Fun times. How much difference do these all-season tyres make? And I when I first heard about them, I couldn't really understand how they would make much difference. I just assumed they were like a different tread pattern and it would help disperse snow out of the way a bit. But I have to say, it's night and day, even with these all-season versus summer tyres. So forgetting about winter tyres completely, they make an absolutely massive difference. And basically you can drive around in the snow and feel like there's not really much different to usual in terms of grip levels. So if you are in a part of the UK that gets even just a bit of snow, then I really would recommend them for, like, you know, your own safety and everyone around you as well. You don't find yourself pulling out of junctions and the tyres scrabbling for grip, like trying to go, and then you end up spinning the wheels and you're like, oh, I've got to get it into a higher gear, and then you're constantly clenching your backside as you're driving around, thinking, is the car just going to slide away from underneath me? I think if you do loads and loads of miles, then it might be worth switching over to winter tyres in the winter and summer in the summer, and then you can wear out those tyres during the summer, you know, have good levels of grip, and then in the winter you can do the same. If you do less than 10,000 miles a year, then I would imagine that all-season tyres are perfectly acceptable, and they're pretty good in the summer as well. So the only thing is, if you've got a sports car, then obviously you want to have summer tyres in the summer and winter tyres in the winter, or just not use your sports car in the winter. That would be the alternative. Because if you want to feel the optimum level of grip with your summer tyres, then of course stick with that. I mean, I've just had someone in a car like saying, they were flashing their lights at me and saying, oh no, you don't go up there. But I mean, I've just been turning around in all this snow and slush, and it's just been no problem at all. Fills you with confidence that you're not going to just like slide off the road. It's absolutely brilliant. I've mentioned this in other videos before, but I do strongly believe that more important than four-wheel drive is the correct use of tyres. Four-wheel drive can only help you gain traction. It can't help you slow down. It's the most important thing when you're about to slide into the back of the car in front, so four-wheel drive doesn't help you there. So it really is important if you want to get out and about in winter in bad snowy conditions that you consider changing your tyres.